We can now start to elaborate on this in a whole range of different ways. Little connecting patterns. When connecting between the G chord and the C chord, we can add a bass line. You may notice that in adding a little bass line, what we're doing is using some of the ideas from Tommy Johnson's approach before, where we've used exactly the same ideas before, a shape which is first fret on the second string, second fret on the fifth string, and rising. So we're playing the open strings first, by stepping up fret by fret. That's a nice little connecting pattern. You can hear how this works. Again, we're using a triplet figure with the right hand. So this triplet figure is string 5, string 3, string 2. So I'm doing this open first. This new shape, the Tommy Johnson shape. Fret by fret. Let me play that. And let me show how it connects the two chords together, chord G up to chord C. So we're playing the shuffle. Now I'm going to connect. Take that up to speed slightly, with a little bit of the improvised lines as well. This takes a lot of practice. It's one of these intuitive things. You'll feel your way through this. If you're hearing strings ringing on, you've got your fingers behind the slide. It's a case of trying to find the string that's ringing on and using a free finger to kill the overtones. So it's worth spending a lot of time just with that simple scale and just locate those notes very, very accurately. When you start to locate them, have a little bit of fun with it. Go back to this simple accompanying line where you're playing the bass, open fifth string. And you're starting to pick little bits of melodic lines on top. So I'm just using simple notes from that minor pentatonic. That's quite difficult to do. It takes a lot of time to sit with the notes and get that accurate placement and to kill off all those overtones. So take a small part of the scale, sit with just the bass note and try and create that accurate note. What it's also important to do at this point as well is to try and create good, accurate sliding notes. Take your time with the slides. You don't have to rush the slide. It's very, very effective to go slide in. I'm actually introducing another note. I'm using that 11th fret on the 2nd string, part of the minor pentatonic scale, but then sliding it up a semitone. It's the flattened 3rd of the scale, but I'm sliding it up to the chord tone. So it's very, very effective. Let's try this again. We'll just take notes of the minor pentatonic and slide between them, taking time with the slides. You can see how the slide, again, I'm having to pull the slide across the strings to release that 5th string as a drone note. Now this works very, very effectively. Again, building up little bits of melodic lines. Now we can use that and exactly the same shape, apply it to all of the chordal positions. I tend to think in slide, you've really just got to let your ear try to guide you through this. I'll play around the 3 chords and start to introduce little bits of improvising lines around this. You can see how at the end I actually slip back into the minor pentatonic down in the open string. So all of these things become part of the tools that you can use. So we've now built this a step further. We've got a range of different rhythmic patterns that you can play, starting with a very simple thumb pick, 4 to a bar. We've got the Tommy Johnson. We've got the little shuffle pattern. We've got the minor pentatonic in an open position. We've got the minor pentatonic at the 12th position. Combining these elements together, I'll just play a little bit, which pulls elements probably from all 3.